Welcome to Dreamy Tales, where soothing stories guide you into a peaceful night's sleep. Enjoy imaginative bedtime stories that take you on a journey to the land of dreams, accompanied by relaxing background sounds to help you unwind and drift off easily. Perfect for both children and adults, Dreamy Tales is your ideal companion to relax, wind down, and enjoy tranquil moments. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and share it with others. Tune in, relax, and let your mind wander into a world of calm and serenity with us. In a quiet little cottage nestled on the edge of a sleepy village, Mittens the cat gazed out at the twilight sky, his velvety black coat glistening in the faint glow of the stars. He was a small cat, but he possessed an endless curiosity that seemed far too big for his tiny frame. With his striking emerald green eyes, Mittens loved exploring every corner of his world, especially in his dreams, where anything was possible. Tonight, as he lay curled up in his cozy window seat, the soft sounds of the night lullabied him to sleep. His human family had long since gone to bed, and the house was silent except for the gentle ticking of the clock on the wall. Mittens nestled deeper into the warmth of his cushion, his little paws tucked under his chest, and let his mind drift into that wonderful space between waking and dreaming. As he slipped into slumber, Mittens felt a curious sensation wash over him, a tingling in his whiskers and a lightness in his heart. He was entering a dream, but this one felt different, almost as if he were being called to an adventure. Suddenly, he opened his eyes, and instead of the cozy cottage, he found himself standing at the edge of a magical jungle. The colors were brighter than anything he had ever seen, and the air was filled with the most delightful scent of sweets and candy. Mittens' nose twitched as he took in the view. In front of him stood towering trees made of candy canes, their branches spiraling in white and red stripes. Above, rainbow-colored leaves shimmered like precious jewels, catching the light in the most enchanting way. The ground beneath his paws was soft. Unlike the hard earth he was used to, it was like a vast sea of jelly beans, each step releasing a different fruity scent. Mittens blinked in astonishment and then purred with excitement. This was a dream come true, a world where every corner promised something delightful. Without hesitation, Mittens decided to explore this fantastical landscape. He trotted forward, his paws sinking into the jellybean carpet, the flavors of cherry, orange, and grape blending as he walked. He marveled at the candy trees and felt his heart race with wonder. Where would this magical path lead him? As Mittens ventured further into the colorful jungle, a new and enticing scent wafted through the air, rich, warm, and unmistakably chocolate. Following his nose, he came upon a river that flowed through the heart of the jungle, but this was no ordinary river. It glistened in shades of deep brown, bubbling and swirling with creamy cocoa. The gentle flow of the chocolate river was mesmerizing, like a delicious dream brought to life. Sparkling sugar crystals lined the banks, catching the light like tiny diamonds, and marshmallow lily pads floated serenely on the surface, bobbing gently with the current. Mittens approached the river, his curiosity growing. Dipping one cautious paw into the warm, gooey chocolate, he brought it to his mouth and licked it clean. The rich, creamy flavor made his eyes widen in delight, and he savored the taste, purring contentedly. This river was pure bliss, a cat's paradise if there ever was one. Leaving the chocolate river behind, Mittens continued his exploration and soon spotted an unusual tree unlike any he'd seen before. This tree, much taller than the candy cane ones, had branches laden with giant, colorful lollipops that swayed gently in the breeze. The lollipops came in every imaginable flavor, each one glowing with vibrant colors of red, blue, green, and yellow. Intrigued, Mittens reached up with a paw, giving one of the lollipops a gentle tap. It fell softly to the ground, landing right in front of him. He sniffed it and took a curious lick, and a burst of tangy lemon flavor filled his mouth, making him purr in delight. Around him, he noticed other trees, each with its own unique kind of candy fruit, some with bubblegum blossoms, others with gummy drop vines trailing from their branches. Mittens felt like a character in a fairy tale, wandering through this endless kingdom of sweets and treats. It was a land built on dreams and delight, a place where he could let his curiosity run wild. With each step deeper into the jungle, Mittens found himself wondering what other wonders lay hidden in this candy-filled paradise. Little did he know that he was about to make new friends and join them on a grand adventure, one that would be filled with even more surprises and magical moments. Suddenly, Mittens heard a cheerful tune and turned to see a group of tiny gummy bears marching in a line, their bodies jiggling with each step. They greeted him warmly, their voices sweet and harmonious. "Hello, Mittens. Welcome to the Jellybean Jungle. Would you like to join us on an adventure?" Mittens eagerly agreed, his eyes wide with excitement, and the gummy bears led him deeper into the jungle. As they walked, they shared stories of the Jellybean Jungle and their many adventures. They laughed and sang as they traveled, their joy infectious, and Mittens felt his heart swell with happiness. The gummy bears guided Mittens to a clearing where a grand feast awaited. A table made of peppermint sticks was laden with treats, cupcakes topped with icing swirls, candy necklaces, and bowls overflowing with jelly beans. At the head of the table sat the Jellybean King, a majestic figure made entirely of jelly beans that shimmered in shades of gold and silver. "Welcome, Mittens," the Jellybean King declared, his eyes twinkling with delight. "We are thrilled to have you in our kingdom. Please, enjoy the feast." Mittens leaped onto a chair made of licorice and joined the feast, savoring the strawberry milk in a goblet made of rock candy and nibbling on a slice of rainbow cake. The flavors were richer and more delicious than anything he had ever tasted. As they dined, the gummy bears shared tales of hidden candy treasures and picnics on cotton candy clouds, and Mittens listened with wonder, feeling like he was in a fairy tale. After the feast, the Jellybean King announced, "It's time for the Jellybean Jungle Parade." The gummy bears cheered, and they lined up in a festive procession. Mittens joined them, his heart light and his spirit soaring. They paraded through the candy cane trees, past the chocolate river, and into the heart of the jungle. Fireworks made of popping candy lit up the sky, and glittering sugar rained down as the gummy bears danced to the beat of candy drums. Mittens watched in awe, enchanted by the magical celebration. Just as the festivities reached their peak, Mittens felt a gentle tap on his shoulder. Turning around, he saw a wise old owl made of caramel perched above him on a branch. "It's time to go home, dear Mittens," the owl said softly. "Your family is waiting for you." Mittens felt a pang of sadness but nodded, understanding. The Jellybean King approached Mittens, holding a shimmering golden jelly bean in his hand. "Take this," he said warmly, placing it in Mittens's paw. "Whenever you wish to return, hold this jelly bean and close your eyes." Mittens thanked the Jellybean King and hugged his new gummy bear friends, promising to return. With the golden jelly bean clutched in his paw, Mittens closed his eyes. He felt a warm breeze and a gentle pull, and when he opened his eyes, he was back in his cozy cottage, curled up by the window. The smell of the Jellybean Jungle lingered in the air, and he could still taste the sweetness of the treats. Mittens purred contentedly, his heart filled with memories of the magical land and the friends he had made. He drifted back into a peaceful sleep, dreaming of the day he would return to the Jellybean Jungle and explore its wonders once more. And so, dear child, if you ever find yourself feeling adventurous, remember Mittens and his incredible journey. Close your eyes and let your imagination take you to a world filled with candy canes, gummy bears, and magic beyond belief. Sweet dreams.